Hello! Exposing the dark secrets in the peaceful coastal state of Kerala, India. This beautiful place was the scene of a scary story of lies and death. At the center of this story was Jolly Joseph, a woman who seemed like a regular member of the community. She was a loving wife, a caring mother, and active in the local church. To her neighbors, she was friendly, always with a warm smile and ready to help. But behind this, Jolly had a dark secret. Beneath her simple appearance was a darkness that would soon affect the quiet town of Kudathai. Jolly was very good at hiding her true self. She looked normal and fit right into her community. Her days were filled with normal activities, going to church, taking care of her family, and joining local events. Yet no one knew about the dark thoughts in her mind. Jolly was a master manipulator, hiding her true nature well. She lived her life easily, keeping her dark secret hidden. The peaceful town of Kudathai would soon see her terrible crimes, as the events leading to her dark deeds began to unfold. Stay tuned as we uncover the interesting details and new insights into Jolly's dark story, showing a different view on the crime that shocked this quiet town. The first tragedy happened in 2002 when Jolly's mother-in-law, Annama Thomas, died suddenly. Annama, a lively woman in her late 50s, collapsed after drinking water with cyanide. Her death was shocking but was thought to be a heart attack, according to the initial medical report. No one suspected anything, no investigations were done, and life in Kudathai went on as usual. In the following years, more family members died, each time someone close to Jolly. In 2008, Jolly's father-in-law, Tom Thomas, also collapsed after a meal. His death was also thought to be a sudden heart attack. The family was heartbroken but accepted the medical explanation, not knowing something sinister was happening. In 2011, Jolly's husband, Roy Thomas, died too. Roy, who seemed healthy, died suddenly, and his death was said to be heart failure. The family was devastated, but Jolly stayed calm, which was strange. Rumors of foul play started to spread because of the frequent deaths in the family. The community, once ignoring the rumors, now was full of suspicion and fear, thinking death followed Jolly like a dark cloud. What makes an ordinary woman commit such terrible acts? Psychologists think it's a mix of personality disorders and outside influences. Jolly's case shows the mind of a psychopath, lacking empathy, remorse, and having a twisted self-image. She could separate her public image from her dark inner thoughts. To others, she seemed like a grieving widow and a loving mother. But in reality, she was a cold, calculating predator wanting control and power. Experts say Jolly's need for control came from deep insecurity and a need for validation. She wanted attention and admiration, trying to be the head of the family. The deaths were a way for her to remove anyone in her way. Her actions were driven by a cold desire for personal gain, not love or compassion. A lack of remorse is a sign of psychopathy, and Jolly showed this trait consistently. Jolly's case reminds us that evil can look normal, hiding in the shadows, waiting to strike. The investigation into the Thomas family deaths was long and tough, with many false leads. At first, the local police didn't think there was foul play and were slow to connect the dots. Things changed in 2019 when Roy's brother, Roho Thomas, came back from abroad and filed a complaint, asking for a thorough investigation into the family deaths. Roho, driven by suspicion and a need for justice, played a key role in uncovering the truth. Exhuming the bodies showed traces of cyanide, a deadly poison, in all 6 victims. This discovery shocked the community and made the authorities consider a serial killer might be involved. The focus turned to Jolly, who was linked to all the deaths. Her once strong and calm demeanor now seemed cold and calculating, with every move under suspicion. The police, now looking at multiple murders, started piecing together the clues, uncovering a story of lies and planning. Financial records showed Jolly was the only one to benefit from the victim's life insurance, suggesting a motive of greed. Witnesses shared stories of Jolly's odd behavior, suspicious actions, and her cold attitude after each death. The once ordinary housewife was now the main suspect in a complex and chilling murder case. As the investigation tightened, Jolly started to lose her cool. The once confident woman now seemed nervous, giving evasive and contradictory answers to the police. Her innocent act fell apart under the growing evidence, showing her true, cold nature. The police, with a lot of evidence, were closing in, ready to reveal the woman who had scared their community for almost 20 years. In October 2019, after months of hard work, the police arrested Jolly for multiple murders. The news of her arrest shocked Kudathai, as the community struggled to believe the crimes were done by someone they knew. The arrest started a long legal battle, with the prosecution using forensic evidence and witnesses, while Jolly's defense claimed she was innocent and a victim of rumors. The trial, starting in 2020, became a media sensation, gripping the nation with its shocking details. The prosecution presented a strong case, showing the evidence against Jolly clearly. They argued that Jolly, driven by greed and power, had killed her victims using cyanide. Despite their efforts, the evidence against Jolly was too strong to overcome. The Jolly Joseph case left a lasting impact on the quiet town of Kudathai, breaking its peace and showing the dark side of human nature. The community, once known for its close bonds and peaceful life, struggled with the fact that a serial killer had lived among them, hiding in plain sight. The case was a clear reminder that evil can be found in the most unexpected places, hidden behind a normal appearance. For the victims' families, the trial brought mixed feelings, relief, closure, and the pain of reliving their loss. Many found it hard to accept Jolly's cruel actions, feeling even more hurt by the betrayal of someone they trusted. The trial gave some justice, but it couldn't heal the deep wounds left by the tragedy, a constant reminder of their loss. Jolly's conviction in 2023 brought some closure, but questions remained. How could someone so ordinary commit such terrible acts? What made Jolly poison her own family members? These questions still trouble the community, reminding them of the darkness that can exist in people. The Jolly Joseph case is a warning, showing that evil can look like anyone. The scars of Jolly's crimes will always be part of Kudathai's memory, a sad reminder of the damage caused by unchecked greed and the fragility of life. Please like and share the video, and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this.